wherever you are time zone-wise on this island or this Kentucky Hawkeye, KY Hawkeye, your host here for Hawkeye's Old Time Gaming Emporium. Normally, right now, I would be doing some sort of advertisement for Diet Water to help get things set up and rolling for the show, but we have someone here who's already telling us about how much they enjoy the show already, and we haven't even started. Methinkest we have a bot. So, Christy3937, you're either a bot or you're going to try to sell me graphics that I don't need. So, I just want to let you know ahead of time that I am very suspicious of that activity. You don't tell someone you enjoy the stream so far when you're still rolling opening credits. I may be dumb, but I'm not stupid. It sounds like you, Christy3937, are both. So please, either show me that you're real, or just disappear. We don't need your lot here. Alright, so anyway, it is time for us to do our show here tonight. Let me go get this, clear something off of the screen here. There we go. So, this is Wednesday night, so we've got Virgil over here. The Caramel Cyborg is behind the counter, getting ready to prepare all of your favorite ice cream libations, including tonight's special, the Hot Fudge Rodah Sundae. And over here, we have Tori, who is getting ready to help you get to your favorite table or booth. She is our car hop waitress. She'll help you get to your favorite spot. Or maybe you're part of the fun bunch and you want to sit behind the counters and spin around on the red foam stools. Either way, we're going to enjoy everything here because it is Wednesday night, which means it's time for the Skyrim serial. And we are currently in the midst of our adventure, Barenziah's Glory, where we are featuring a character, Targan Seedwing. He is a Bosmer, a wood elf, and is now pretty well ensconced inside the Thieves Guild. And they've been having this problem lately. Someone's been trying to destroy them from without and within. And they have just now figured out that it is someone by the name of Karliah, a now estranged member of the guild who's been in hiding for about 30 years or so. And now we finally have enough clues to know where she's hiding, a place called Snow Veil Sanctum. So one of the things Targan has been doing is he is trying to collect all of the stones of Barenziah, all the gems from the famous crown worn by the famous ruler of one of the early empires way back in the day. So he's been gathering some of those up, and now he's ready to head to this Snow Veil Sanctum and meet up with Mercer Frey to see if we can find this Karliah and put an end to the trouble she's causing. So, without any further ado, since we used all the ado making dinner last night, let's go ahead and click a few spots and get things started. That's interesting. Alright, we gotta fix something here real quick, because I usually don't have my face going on this part. So, there we go. All fixed. And back to our story. Alright, yes. Let us head out. We've had a good night's rest. And now we need to go join Mercer Frey at Snow Veil Sanctum. Let's head quickly out on our way. It is cold out here. There. We're all the way up here in Winterhold. Alright. Now, let's move quickly. Supposedly out there in the frozen tundra out there. We're getting an early enough start. Most of the predators should be hunkered down for the day, to sleep during the day. We'll hurry up and make our way there. I hear wolves out and about, which will make things interesting, but hopefully we can stay ahead of them. A bit overcast, but the day's pretty good. Doesn't seem to be too bad right now. More wolves. They seem to be staying away from the road. Hopefully we can keep it that. We can keep avoiding them. I believe that's it down there. Let's go ahead and start making our way. Dodging snowdrifts as we go. I see ice wraiths ahead. Better get my bow ready. Ah, missed. There we go. That takes care of one. And the other. Those can always be sold. That's a long way down. Let's go ahead. Snatch my arrow. Yeah, where is? I guess this isn't it. I guess it's another one for another place further down here. Let's play careful in case this dreaded Karliah is out and about. Looks like someone there that might be him. Let's play safe. Some old Dwemer stuff, it appears. A camp. And a dead horse. Yes, that's Mercer Frey. I have a feeling he's making sure someone can't get away.
Good. You're finally here. I've scouted the ruins and I'm certain Karliah is still inside.
Did you see her?
No, I found her horse. Don't worry, I've taken care of it. She won't be using it to escape. Let's get moving. I want to catch her inside while she's distracted. Take the lead.
Understood,
Just
sir.
make certain you keep your eyes open. Karliah is as sharp as a blade. The last thing I need is you blundering into a trap and warning her that we're here.
So tell me, how did Gallus die?
25 years ago, I was standing outside these very same ruins. Gallus told me to meet here, but he wouldn't say why. When I arrived, Gallus stepped from the shadows. Before he uttered a sound, an arrow pierced his throat. Before I could even draw my blade, her second arrow found its mark in my chest.
So Karliah took on both of you by herself?
Karliah was a master marksman, and her greatest weapon was the element of surprise. I was lucky. She missed my heart by mere inches. I staggered away from the ruins and my vision began to blur. It's then that I realized the bitch had poisoned her arrows.
And Gallus?
The last thing I saw was Karliah dumping his body into an opening atop the ruins. An unceremonious end for a remarkable man. To this day, I've regretted allowing her to escape, even if it meant I had died trying. I owed Gallus that much.
So what happened after his death?
The guild was thrown into disarray. Several stepped up and tried to claim Gallus's former position as guildmaster. Sides quickly formed behind these men, and the Ratway became a bloodbath.
And you were a part of this?
I saw what they did to Gallus. I wanted to use the guild's resources to hunt down Karliah. The others didn't even care he was gone. Fortunately, I persevered, and the other groups were either killed or they left Skyrim.
And what of Karliah?
The infighting had taken months to subside, which gave her time to go into hiding and carefully cover her tracks. I spent thousands of septum and used every contact at my disposal. But it was as if she had simply vanished. Like I said before, she was the best.
Alright, tell me about this Karliah.
She was a stubborn Dunmer. Always had to do everything her way. But she was also the best, bringing in more coin a month than some thieves heist in a year. Gallus trusted her too much and let her get too close.
So they had a relationship?
If you want to call it that, yes. Me? I think she was softening him for the kill. Gallus would call her his little nightingale. He was absolutely smitten by her.
So then why did she kill him?
Greed? Jealousy? Spite? Who can say what drove her to such an iniquitous act? One thing's certain, I intend to find out before she draws her last breath.
So isn't murder like this kinda the Dark Brotherhood's territory?
I have a long-standing arrangement with the Dark Brotherhood. If I need someone in the guild taken care of, we do it ourselves. We both agree it's best to keep these matters in-house.
Okay.
If you see Karliah, don't hesitate. Kill her.
Alright, let's go. Let's find a way to take her out. Get her captured. Alright, there's got to be a door inside somewhere. This is probably it here. Or is this one that we've got to go up and over for? Ah, here we go. It's one of these. Blood. Add some age to it.
They say that these ancient Nordic burial mounds are sometimes impenetrable. This one doesn't look too difficult.
Well, I can't figure out how to... I can't even find a place to pick.
I don't know what the fuss is about these locks. All it takes is a bit of know-how, not a lot of skill. That should do it. After you.
Okay, here we go. I could not see where the lock even was on that door.
Karliah's been through here. What does she expect to find?
Hard to say.
Stench in here. This place smells of death. Be on your guard.
I will. I think you should maybe talk a little bit quieter. Draugr. Uh-oh, we got company.
Now you're mine. Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting.
How'd I do, boss? Let's see if... There we go. Both doorways are open. Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't do me much good. All right. That's all walled off anyway, so nowhere to go. All right. Looks like...
Put chain over there and watch out for the spikes. Looks like Karliah reset all of the traps.
And took out a lot of Draugr in the process. It went closer than I thought. That's alright. I'm okay. It's merely a flesh wound. Uh-oh. I'm not even going to take a chance with this one. Or this one. I hear one. Where is it, though? Crap. Alright, I want to go check that door and make sure she's not hiding here. Show Mr. Frey that I can do a lock or two. Alcove. More potions. Hidden for herself, perhaps. To use in case she needed. Alright, I hear someone. Something. Oh, I'm not even going to take a chance with you either.
There's 2 more of them ahead.
I'll be up. There we go. Let's scare them off. There we go. I'll take my arrow back. For a master thief, she sure is leaving a lot of things behind. All right. Got to be something here. Ah, here it is. Hiding in that little sconce. Or that big sconce. All right. Be on the watch for anything. Just a little further. Anything here? A chest. Nothing else. And we can see a bunch of things waiting for us. Bone chimes.
Bone chimes. Clever. Rigged to wake the draw. What was that?
That was me waking him on my schedule. Now we don't have to worry about them waking up. All right. Take care of them easily enough. I hear a lot of them ahead. I saw them in that other room. I need some healing.
Hardly worth my time.
Maybe hardly worth yours, but almost took all of mine. All right, let me catch my breath here a moment. Missed. Not that one. I saw another one up there. Where'd he go? There he is. Come on. Come out from hiding. Got two different passageways. Is he coming back. All right, I'm going to check this way. Interesting. Some sort of shrine or something, it looks like. I hate wasting my arrows and skeevers. More Draugr. Some of them dead, some of them alive. Makes me wonder if Karliah came through this way then. Okay. I think I heard something. Yeah. That's why I'm going back around. Alright, let's head this way. Alright, let's climb up this ladder. Ah. Lost my grip. That looks like something that Delvin would like. Alright, I saw another one going this way. We're gonna take him out. Ah, shoot. I guess I took his little toy. Alright. Nothing that way. But we've cleared the Draugr loose. So, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. There should be no Draugr interference now.
Karliah always was a nimble minx. Slipping past these Draugr must have been child's play for her.
Probably. Unless she had them riled up, because they sure were looking for us most of the time. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's take that one out just to be safe. Just a few Draugr. Nothing we can't take care of, Mercer. Out of the way, Mercer. You're blocking my shot. You shouldn't have gotten in my way, Mercer. Sorry about the arrow. At least. And so I quickly ended it. Where are we at here? I'll take my arrow back, please. Get my arrows back. Pots thrown in the way to make things more difficult. So it appears. Some of them she had to kill, but most of them still appear to be alive. Which means she garnered enough attention that now they're out and about and looking for us.
That door up ahead looks perfect for hiding an ambush. Be ready.
I'm ready. Armed and ready. Come on. Make an appearance.
Something's near. That wasn't a fight, it was an execution.
Yeah. Yeah. And hopefully I executed them properly for you, Mercer. Seem to be working pretty good as a team on this. There's that voice again. That chanting. Keeps calling me to these walls. With the dragon language on it, from what I've been told. Don't know what it means, but thought you could surprise me, didn't you? Looks like I got the surprise on you. Alright. Oh, now we're got trouble. All the lockpicks in the world won't solve this one. A claw door, claw puzzle.
One of the infamous Nordic puzzle doors. How quaint. Without the matching claw, they're normally impossible to open. Since I'm certain Karliah already did away with it, we're on our own. Fortunately, these doors have a weakness if you know how to exploit it.
Oh, really?
Quite
I would
certain
love
you
to
will.
learn that.
Karliah is close, I'm certain of it. Now let's get moving.
Alright, here we go. What the? Oh! Got me. Some sort of poison. Can't move. Hardly see.
Do you honestly think your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart?
It's Karliah.
You're a clever girl, Karliah. Buying Golden Glow Estate and funding Haunting Brew Meadery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat, you must first undermine his allies. It was the first lesson Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough, otherwise Gallus would still be alive.
Wait a
Gallus
minute.
had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
This isn't making sense.
Took his nightingales. Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter. Come, Karliah. It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
You mean it was Mercer?
I'm
Not
fool.
Karliah?
Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence, but I can promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
That means you were the one who killed Gallus?
How interesting.
And
It
I
appears
can't
Gallus'
move.
history has repeated itself. Karliah has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place. But do you know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell.
Wait, Mercer,
I'm certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
don't do this. I'm too valuable to the guild. Don't do this. Mercer! Ugh. Whoa. What? I'm outside? Where am I? What?
Easy. Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling?
Woozy. Dizzy. Mercer tried to kill me. And wait, you shot me.
No, I saved your life. My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your heart and kept you from bleeding out. Had I intended to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Do I dare ask why you saved me?
My original intention was to use that arrow on Mercer, but I never had a clear shot. I made a split-second decision to get you out of the way, and it prevented your death.
Then I'm in your debt.
More than you'll ever realize. The poison on that arrow took me a year to perfect. I only had enough for a single shot. All I had hoped was to capture Mercer alive.
Why alive?
Mercer must be brought before the guild to answer for what he's done. He needs to pay for Gallus's murder.
So, thanks to me being in the way, how do you plan on doing that now?
My purpose in using Snow Veil Sanctum to ambush Mercer wasn't simply for irony's sake. Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus's remains. I suspect the information we need is written inside.
Well, what does it say then?
I wish I knew. The journal is written in some sort of language I've never seen before.
Alright, how do I get rid of this? This is something new. Accidentally bumped something here. There we go. Maybe it could be translated somehow.
Enther. Gallus' friend at the College of Winterhold. Of course. It's the only outsider Gallus trusted with the knowledge of his Nightingale identity.
There it is, that word again. Nightingale.
There were 3 of us. Myself, Gallus, and Mercer. We were an anonymous splinter of the Thieves Guild in Riften. Perhaps I'll tell you more about it later. Right now, you need to head for Winterhold with the journal and get the translation. Here, take these as well. They may prove useful for your journey.
Thanks. So, tell me about Gallus.
He was a scholar, a master thief, and a natural leader. Everyone respected him and followed him without question. It was Gallus who inducted me into the Nightingales and honed my skills to a razor-sharp point. I owe everything to him. We were very close.
Yes, according to Mercer, he implied that you two were lovers.
Gallus once said he felt comfortable around me, able to let his guard down. I can't help but think that I'm responsible for what happened to him.
So, can't you come with me to Winterhold to meet this Enther?
I'm afraid not. There are preparations to make, and Gallus's remains to lay to rest. I promise to join you there as soon as I can.
Okay, then.
Remember, speak only to Enther. Trust no one else.
Got it. Alright. Time to get out of here. Go back the way I came. Hopefully avoid anything along the way. Not taking any chances where there's one. As I hear in the distance, there may be more. Alright. Stay along this path here. Stay hidden, just to be safe. Reconnect with the road. And head straight back to Winterhold. Okay, I think we're safe. Something happened to the guard up here. Put away my bow. Avoid any accusation. Alright, let's hurry up. Get back to the city of Winterhold. Now, so Mercer's a liar. Karliah is the good guy, good gal. And now I have to help her prove her innocence. And probably prove to everybody that I'm not dead, and probably tell them I was killed by Karliah. And that he just barely escaped with his own life. Alright. Let's find this Enthier. Figure out what's going on. As she said, if he's not at the college, that he's inside the frozen hearth. We'll try here first. She said he's an elf.
Come on in. They got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
That wouldn't be you. Or you, or you. Might be you. Would you happen to be Enthier?
Yes, what is it?
I've been sent by a mutual friend by the name of Karliah.
Karliah? Then she's finally found it. Do you have Gallus's journal?
Yes, that's the good news. The bad news is there's a slight problem.
A problem? Let me see it. Oh, this is just like Gallus. A dear friend, but always too clever for his own good. He's written all of the text in the Falmer language.
Well, at least you know what languages it's in, so I presume you can translate it?
No. However, I know someone who might. The court wizard of Markarth, Calselmo, may have the materials you need to get this journal translated. A word of warning. Calselmo is a fierce guardian of his research. Getting the information won't be easy.
So, the Falmer, those are the ones who live underground, right?
In the time before man, they were known as the Snow Elves. They lived in the sunlight and had a very prosperous society.
Let's just keep an eye on the supply. Such a chore to
So, similar to us then.
Like the Altmer? Yes, I would say their culture quite possibly rivaled our own.
And the legends of what drove them underground?
The Nords went to war with the Falmer in the First Era. Killed them by the thousands to drive them from their snowy homeland. The Falmer retreated underground and forged an uneasy alliance with the dwarves who ended up betraying them. This betrayal made them what they are now. Horrible, blind monstrosities with a burning hatred of any but their own kind.
So, sound like they were pretty much victims in the whole thing.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Forgive me. I've lost several close friends to the Falmer, and it tends to distort my view. If you
I
wish
can
to learn
understand
more
that.
about them, you're welcome to my tome on the subject. Should be on my table.
So, why would he scribe his journal in the Falmer language?
Besides the fact that there are only a handful of people in Tamriel that even recognize the language, I'm fairly certain he was planning some sort of a heist that involved a deep understanding of the Falmer language. Sadly, we never had the opportunity to speak about the details.
So, where did he acquire this knowledge to be able to use it?
Ironically, I pointed him in the same direction I pointed you, to Markarth and Calselmo. I'm only hoping whatever means he used to learn the language will still be available to you.
So, I've been learning a lot about Gallus in the past day here. What can you tell me about him?
He was a dear friend of mine, and a surprisingly astute pupil of academia. I was devastated when he was killed. I suppose that risk always coexisted with his line of work. I just never thought his luck would run out.
He was an academic, yet he chose the path of being a thief? Why?
For the thrill, of course. He was quite clear that he felt more in his element climbing through a window rather than hunched over a dusty tome.
So, how did you meet? Was he a student of yours?
Yes, quite an amusing anecdote, actually. I caught him trying to break into my laboratory. I was about to show him the error of his ways when he made a curiously astute comment about my research notes. I was astounded, and in turn it led to a conversation. Who would have imagined it would lead to such a strong friendship?
That's an interesting combination.
Calselmo is stubborn as a mule. Be careful when you speak to him.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Alright, so it's off towards Markarth.
I haven't seen you before. Let me make this clear. I make sure no harm befalls the library. You so much as lift a finger with ill intent, I'll do you in such a way that oblivion might as well be Aetherius to your rotting carcass. Understood?
Well, not exactly the most warm welcome I've ever received in any town.
If it's a warm welcome you're looking for, you've come to the wrong hold. Nothing personal, sirrah. Every other day, some stubborn Nord comes walking in, claiming these books must be burned, for they hold demonic secrets. Can't say they're entirely wrong about that. Doesn't give them the right to burn them, though.
Ah. So tell me more about this library.
It's run by the Junal cult. An odd clique. For Nords, that is. Not meant as an insult, mind you. It
Well,
just
I'm not a
means the
Nord.
interest in books and all is quite unusual for their kind. They're decent to me and the job pays well, so no complaints. Now, if you're interested in buying, you should talk to Skadi.
I'm not really interested.
Now, you'll excuse me.
That was weird. Alright, here's who I'm looking for. Sir,
Yes?
I need to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
I need to go all the way over to the Reach. This is going to be a long one.
Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way?
Straight to Markarth, please.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. You'll want to watch out for the Forsworn if you do any traveling around the Reach. Bloodthirsty bastards, them.
So I've been told. All right. Way early in the morning. Let's get a place to sleep for the night. You visit Mr. Calsilmo early in the morning. All right. This looks as good as any. I think it's the only one here in town.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms. This is the Silverblood Inn. I'll let you figure out who owns it by yourself.
Probably not hard to guess, but in spite of that, I would like a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Thank you.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
That's a nice thing to wake up to.
Anything else you need?
I will, thank you. Let's get some rest. Check. Nope. All right.
Father, why do you and Mother fight so much?
We don't fight, son. We, talk. Loudly.
Will I need to talk so loudly with my wife when I get married?
To Bella's heart, son, I hope not.
All right. Let's go.
Playing tonight, Ogman? Everyone here is anxious to hear the old ballads performed by you.
Man, these doors are tricky. All right, let's go.
Excuse me, but do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone
No.
or leave?
I haven't a clue about anything around here.
Seems no one in this city has. I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. We believe this house might have been used for Daedra worship, evil rites, and so forth.
Sorry, but I don't know a thing.
Thank you for your time.
Now, let's find Mr. Calsilmo. See if he can help me translate Gallus's journal. Yeah, I believe he's investigating over here, and this is where he works from.
Always another big meal to cook.
Get to work, get to work!
What are you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards.
I was actually looking not for a job, I was looking for you. I believe you are Calsilmo?
I told you I'm not hiring any more guards. Why do you people always bother me when I'm trying to finish my research? You idiot! Do you even know who I am? the most recognized scholar on the Dwemer in all of Tamriel. And you people keep bothering me. I'm sorry, I got too excited. I'm in the middle of some very stressful work, and I shouldn't have yelled. How can I help you?
You said, you appear to be quite the authority on the Felmer.
Then you were well informed. I am at this very moment on the cusp of completing my magnum opus on the subject. I'm calling it Calcelmo's Guide to the Falmer Tongue. It will revolutionize the way we understand those ancient beings.
I would love a chance to get a look at your work.
Preposterous. That research represents years of personal toil in some of the most dangerous Dwemer ruins in Skyrim. You must be mad to think I'd allow anyone to see it before it's completed.
Perhaps some gold to change your mind?
I'm not certain how many scholars you're accustomed to dealing with, but I can assure you that personal wealth is our lowest priority.
But I'm such an admirer of your work.
While I appreciate the sentiment, I still have to decline. Being an admirer, I'm sure you can appreciate the need to keep my research a secret.
Alright, maybe I can try another time.
Very well. Perhaps when my research is complete, I'll feel more comfortable discussing my findings with you.
I need to get into your research somehow. Alright. I broke into your museum before. Perhaps I can do it again. Let's sneak inside. Now.
What a waste. There must be a dozen men up there. Yeah. Calcelmo called in his entire expedition team. Said he needed every man he could get to protect his research. Better them than us. We lost 3 good men to the traps up there. And for what? Just to see another damn spider clanking around? Well, at least this post is safe enough. Come on, let's get back to work.
Okay. My guess is I need to get that way.
Stormcloak, the rightful High King? What a laugh. You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
I'm with the Thieves Guild. Is this enough to clear my bounty?
I can make all your problems with the gods go away, but it'll cost you. What do you say?
Here, take it.
Done. Now, move along, before you get me in trouble.
Maybe this way. No. It's blocked off. I gotta work my way all the way around. Now, while they're not looking. That was close. But as corrupt as all the guards in Markarth are, not hard to do. You gotta be careful. Lots of oil everywhere. Maybe. Unless this stuff is hidden in here. Nope. Okay. Someone in there. How convenient. That's it. Keep coming this way. While I go this way. Rats. It's barred. No way in. Ah, but now these doors are open. Have to move carefully.
You want a real fight, eh? Then suffer the Emperor's...
This is not going well. I need help. And maybe something to make me not seen. Ah, no invisibility potions. Maybe if I get around to this side. Bide my time. I need to get to there. Maybe there's something this way. No, just a bedroom. Hopefully I don't need them. Gotta get this unlocked. Too far down. Almost. Got it. Get in here and hide quickly.
What do you think this is?
Another trap, most likely. Things are dangerous. 3 of the guards died when the lower hall flooded with steam last week.
I'm just gonna wait here. Let's try going this way. See what we can find. Don't like what I'm breathing down here. I've got to hurry up. Get out of here. Bad fumes there. Hopefully gets me around them, but I'm gonna wait just a bit. Okay, my lungs feel clear again. Carefully. Carefully. Alright, now. Gotta watch out. Here they come. Okay, they're gone. Coming back this way. We'll just wait. We can carefully wait. All right, now. Now. More guards. Can I get around that way? Someone there. What about here? Dead end. Comes back. If I can catch him in rotation, I can get around him. Just have to be patient. Those. come down this way. A guard and another scholar. No other way around. We watch his pattern. It's back and forth. To be careful.
I've had enough of you! Come and face me!
Didn't see me. My skills worked.
What was that?
What was that?
Hold still.
Over here! You win! What was that?
Distraction. A much needed distraction.
Never should have come here!
Gotta get to the door. They're not following me. Perhaps here. Got to be careful. Hopefully nobody here. All right. Gotta be careful. I've been too sloppy with this. Appears to be a major lab here. Is there anything? Rubbings. Dwemer inquiries. Dwemer. Nothing Falmer. All sorts of rubbings. Nothing. It's charcoal, paper, and different rubbings. I think in here. See, hiding it here. Almost. No, nothing. What's this stone? Stuff in all multiple languages. Let's get a rubbing of this.
I heard something. All right. If there is a thief, he won't leave this tower alive. But shouldn't we inform Master Calselmo?
I'll deal with my uncle. Just go. Scour this place from top to bottom.
Okay, so let's see where they go. Two that way. one that way. Let's jump up here. I didn't make it. If I move quickly, he didn't see me. I've got to run. Here. Maybe I can get out this way. Water. We'll take the chance. Blah, blah, blah. Now, I gotta get out of here quickly. Gotta get out before someone finds me. Get out of here quickly. Let's go. Gotta get out quickly. There's the carriage driver. We can get out of here quickly before anyone comes to find me. We might make it out. Hey, you. I need to hire you quickly. I need to go to Winterhold, quick. Oh, you don't have to say it twice to me. Yes, now go. Let's get going. We're here. Now, let's find my way back. Get some rest for the night. And then try to find Inther again.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the coal down.
I think I will.
If there's anything you need, just let me know.
I need a room for the night, please.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Thank you.
Until next time.
Same one as before.
They said it's not safe in there.
I can imagine it's not. Well, believe this one was mine. Yes. Let's get some needed sleep. Did I go for the wrong one? Here we go. Here we go. Let's get some much needed sleep. All right. I've sent word to Inther. He said to meet me in the basement here. Need to find where that is. Here's the stairs. He said to meet him in the cellar. Oh, Karliah is here too. Well, Enthyr, I have it.
Back, eh? And how was our friend Calselmo?
Oh, he was not the most jovial person, but I think I have something that'll help us out.
I suppose it would be inappropriate of me to ask how you obtained this, so I simply won't.
Please
A
don't.
rubbing, eh? Odd. I expected notes.
It's quite a tale on how I was able just to get this.
I understand. Now, let me take a good look at this. Over here, please.
I'm glad to see you again, Karliah.
This is intriguing, but highly disturbing. It appears that Gallus had suspicions about Mercer Frey's allegiance to the Guild for months. Gallus had begun to uncover what he calls an unduly lavish lifestyle replete with spending vast amounts of gold on personal pleasures.
Does the journal say where this wealth came from?
Yes, Gallus seems certain that Mercer had been removing funds from the Guild's treasury without anyone's knowledge.
Anything else, Enthyr? Anything about the Nightingales?
Yes, here it is. The last few pages seem to describe the failure of the Nightingales, although it doesn't go into great detail. Gallus also repeatedly mentions his strong belief that Mercer desecrated something known as the Twilight Sepulchre.
Shadows preserve us. So it's true.
I'm not familiar with the Twilight Sepulchre. What is it? What's Mercer Frey done?
I'm sorry, Enthyr. I can't say. All that matters is we deliver your translation to the Guild immediately. Farewell, Enthyr. Words can't express.
It's all right, Karliah. You don't have to say a word. Listen, all I want is the truth to be revealed to the Guild. They respected Karliah, and she deserves better. Do whatever you can, and I'd consider it a personal favor.
Thank you, Enthyr.
If you ever manage to gain entry to the college, and you find trying to rid yourself of stolen goods becoming a burden, come visit me. I've been known to handle items of questionable interest from time to time, and I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate that.
If you have further need of me, you can find me in the college.
Karliah?
Listen to Riften before Mercer can do any more damage to the Guild.
Gallus's journal mentioned the Twilight Sepulchre?
You've come this far, so I see no harm in concealing it any longer. The Twilight Sepulchre is the temple to Nocturnal. It's what the Nightingales are sworn to protect with their lives.
Why does it require that kind of protection?
Everything that represents Nocturnal's influence is contained within the walls of the Sepulchre. Now it seems Mercer's broken his oath with Nocturnal and defiled the very thing he swore to protect.
Thieves in temples? That doesn't add up. Usually thieves are usually stealing from temples rather than doing things for them.
I felt the same way when Gallus first revealed these things to me. I think given time you'll understand what I mean.
I'd understand it better if there was a lot less mystery involved.
As a Nightingale, I've been sworn to secrecy regarding the Sepulchre. I know the Guild doesn't do much to foster faith, but I'm going to have to ask that you continue to trust me.
Very well, we'll do it your way. At least for now.
I'll make for Riften and scout the situation. See if I can discover what Mercer's up to. When you're ready, meet me at the Ragged Flagon. In the meantime, I wanted you to have this. It belonged to Gallus, but given the circumstances, I think he'd approve.
I'll put it to good use.
If the Guild isn't willing to listen to reason, you might have to.
An interesting blade. Ooh. Quite the blade there. Alright, we gonna head there, but first, there's a place I need to visit along the way there. Alright, off we go. Well, while I'm here... No. Alright. Still early in the morning. Alright, let's head there. There's one spot I want to hit along the way, where supposedly there's a stone waiting for me to find. Wolves ahead. Alright, let's be ready. Hopefully they've run down that side and are still chasing their prey. And I pray they don't think that I... Sneak up on me, will ya? Where'd the white one go? Did I get it? Okay. I was watching for them and they still snuck up on me. Alright. Let's keep moving. There's supposedly a Dwemer location that has the stone I'm looking for. What the? What the? Ugh. What? What was that? I got enough to worry about. Keep fighting. Keep firing. What was that? Some sort of golem. Whew. Whew. That was close. I don't know what I might have done to trigger that to happen, but I don't want that to ever happen again. It's like it popped up and encased me in ice. Took me forever to break out of it. That was not a fun experience. And hopefully we don't have any more of them. I'm curious. What's this blue mark on the map? All right, let's move. All right. We've got us a trek. Let's hurry up and get there. All right. Hitting the post. There we go. I'm not hitting it. There we go. Got more coming. Conjurers and necromancers, most likely. I thought I killed you. One more coming. Whew. Too many things wanting me dead around here. All right, let's get out of this place. Oh boy. Only because it's bugging me. What is that pointing at? Okay. We're not going to worry about it. All right, let's get moving. Alright, so we need to get to Riften. Show Brynjolf that I am probably more alive than he thinks. Unless Mercer's not back yet. Which I kind of find it very hard to believe. But doesn't matter. More thing is to get back. Alright, let's move. Let's keep going. I hope Brynjolf and Vex and Devlin and all of the others there will believe this journal. Hopefully. They won't kill me on sight when they see Karliah with me. Hopefully they don't kill Karliah before I even get there. But first, we've got to get moving. And there's a location I need to hit. Now, what do we do now? What did he desecrate at the Twilight Sepulchre? He violated vows to a Daedra? Not a very smart move to make. And I've been made known to make some foolish ones in my time, but never to cross a Daedra. Uh-oh. Get ready. Are you okay, Khajiit? Tried to help as best I could. I'll come with you. Make sure you make it the rest of the way to your group safely.
Goods and wares of all kinds, and all can be yours.
Alright, looks like the clear road is safe for you. I'll look on ahead just in case. Since we have an alliance with you now, best I make sure that you have a safe passage to where you usually set up your camp and where to sell your wares. I believe this is your usual place. I'll wait here. Make sure you get here safely. Alright. I'll wait here for those Khajiit to arrive. Hopefully it won't take him too much longer. Alright, we'll keep waiting for the Khajiit. It's taking them a while. They're camping at a different spot now. Let's look, make sure that they are okay. Or maybe they're setting up their camp in a new place. Nope. They are probably waiting for others. Let's keep moving. Alrighty. Let's get to moving. Alright, so we're getting ready to enter into the actual rift itself. Hopefully we have safe journey. There.
Hey, you dropped this back there. I thought you might like it.
Really? I mean, oh, thank you.
Interesting. Good little setup here. The giant? You don't disturb them, they do not disturb you. Good rule to live by. Let's keep on moving. It's all part of Kyne's Grove, perhaps. All right. A mammoth and another giant. Again, we will not disturb them. Uh-oh. But something else might disturb us. He's going after the mammoth. That will be a mistake. That would have been a mistake on that saber cat's actions. Too fully tusked mammoths. And I hear wolves. All right. Beautiful countryside. Enjoying a chance to walk it instead of come here, kitty. Whew. That was a close one. More Khajiits in need of help. Don't get in the way. There you go, my Khajiit friends. Are you okay? Do you need help? I'm glad you're okay.
The air is so clear in Skyrim. One can see forever.
Yes, that is for sure. Now, let us keep moving. Let's not even take a chance with this one. Too short. Again, too short. All right. Let's go. This walk through the countryside is becoming more and more hazardous as we go. What the?
Stop that!
Assassin. Well, Mercer Frey wouldn't have called out an assassin because he probably thinks I'm dead. Or feels like I should be. Alrighty, I want to check something with the bow here. Let's charge this thing up a little bit. All right. Let's move forward. All right, now. Let's maybe, just maybe, find where this other stone is. It's supposed to be this way. I guess I'll just keep the bow out for a while longer. Alright, supposedly this way. is the ruin I'm looking for. Let's see if I can find it. Alright, I need to go this way. Alright. Supposedly up this way. Up in the hills. I'm not going to take any chances with what might be running around out here. Alright, I think we're good now. I might be on the trail. Here's me marking the way there.
Huh?
Your spell casting is not faster than my work of the bow. Is it in here? Would I be so lucky? No, of course not. Plenty of other things I can put to use. Alright, it must be in here. Let's carefully make our way through. Keep an eye out. And an ear. Ah, missed. Alright, I can't take any chances of anything catching and seeing me. Now, let's try to take high ground if we can. Thought I saw somebody there. Nope, those are just plant roots. But I thought I hear Someone. Something. I hear the sound of Draugr. Or a skeleton.
That spell looks dangerous. Good. All of Skyrim should get ready to stand aside.
Okay. Necromancers, of course. It always has to be necromancers. Let's find our way. Find. Oh, pressure plate. We gotta be careful. Got him.
You're pathetic! Just...
Your wards do nothing against my bow. They appear to be doing something. Let's see if we can avoid that tripwire. Lost my grip again. I've never been that great with ladders. Before it has a chance. Doesn't seem to have gotten anyone's attention. What do we have here? They got the Draugr doing their dirty work for them. That will take away their free labor. Soul gem. I'll take it. Whoa! Whew. I got off of that just in time. Okay. That was a close one. Draugr. Do a little preventative maintenance here. Now, let's keep on searching. Uh-oh, woke one up.
From your graves to defeat this world.
would not be the word I would use, but all right.
I think it's sweet Lua is so worked up over her dead soldier.
Yeah, but raising Draugr to take on both the Imperials and the Stormcloaks? That's just crazy.
True, but I'm not going to be the one to try to oppose her.
Huh? Is someone there?
An interesting plot. Mr. Oblivious there. Not paying attention when I'm taking out all of his acquaintances, shall we say.
Is someone there?
Yes, there was. They seemed intent on gathering up all of these dead bodies. Alright, looks like I need to head backward.
I am Lua Alskaven. Who are you to disrupt my work? Be gone, or I will add you to my army of the dead.
Oh, I am just a thief. Looking to see what he can secure. And I missed that. I hit that pressure plate that I so carefully tried to avoid before. Alright, looks like I need to head back the way I came. I had a choice of 2 turns, and I chose, of course, the wrong one. Well then. Let us head back this way. Appears somebody knows that I'm here. Spider webs. Be ready for frost spiders. Appears they've already taken them on. Alright. Up further. Here we go. Well, it appears after all that climbing, there's only one way to go. And that appears to be down. Alright. Have I made another wrong turn? All right. All right, let's climb up again. All right, let's go back. All right, let's find where this stone is hiding at. I must have made a wrong turn somewhere. The question is where? I did search you, right? Yeah. No key. All right. Make sure I've not missed anything anywhere. All right. So far, still nothing. All right. Let's head back this way. Maybe it's hiding in here? Almost. There. Nope. Okay. Nothing here. So. We keep moving forward. All right. This leads to nowhere. Ah! Okay, but is that where I came from before? Might be. But I came out that way. All right, I need to go back. Words. All right, I'm missing something somewhere. All right. All right, there's the circle that I need to avoid. Was there something up here that I missed? Ah, here we go. All right, let's be ready. I hear Draugr. Etranok, not taking any chances. All right, so how do I get up there?
Is someone there? What was that?
Just me.
You're pathetic! Stop that! You afraid to fight me?
No, I'm not afraid to fight anyone. There you are. Okay. Now. What do we have here? We have a hawk. We have what appears to be a snake. A snake and a whale. A Fjorgi and Holgir? In her 29th summer of life, Fjorgi the huntress met warlord Holgir on the field of battle. None of them remember what they fought over, for their love to come was so great that it overshadowed all rivalries or disputes. They fought to a standstill as their followers looked on until her sword broke his axe and shield, dulled her blade, and all could see that they were equals. As the eagle finds its mates, so too did Fjorgi find hers in Holgir. And a time of peace came to the clans of the forest. But as the summer's warmth gives way to winter's chill, soon too would this peace pass. But the snake came and bit Holgir, its venom seeping deep into the wound. A whale greeted Fjorgi's view as she came over the snow-covered mountains to the coast. She obtained an elixir from the Akavir and returned to the forest in haste. Though Holgir could smell the winds of Sovngarde, she gave him the elixir and he was cured in an instant. But the snake bit Fjorgi as she poured the last drop into Holgir's mouth, and fatigued from her journey, she joined their ancestors immediately. Holgir's grief was such that he built a tomb and upon completion took his own life that he might join her. Interesting love story. So snake. We got hawk. Got snake. We got whale. And we got Snake. Okay. 25 years I have grieved for my husband, and sought revenge against the Empire for his death. I have researched the magics to return his spirit to a body, and something about the story of Fjorti and Holgir has me drawn here. Holgir would make the perfect vessel to bring my sail back to life. I've managed to raise the dead here and use them as laborers to clear the way to the main burial hall. Something about the methods used by the ancient Nords has kept them incredibly well preserved. Would that these Stormcloaks had half their sense, we could have used them to push the elves right off the continent and formed a new state to combat the Empire. And now, when I am so close, a war breaks out. The sleeping bear of Skyrim, who would not come to aid us in Hammerfell, wakens now that the Empire has abandoned them as well. They think they know suffering at the hands of the Empire. They know nothing. I would see both the Empire and the Sons of Skyrim into oblivion myself. Okay. Interesting. So it appears someone has it out with both the Stormcloaks and the Empire. Now let's see. It was Hawk, Snake, Whale, Snake, perfect. Alright, let's go around that. That looks like a trigger stone. Let's be careful. Let's move carefully. Let's be ready. We don't know what we're walking into. Except trouble. Alright, we need to be careful. Is it in here? I can only hope. Almost. There. No. Oh, might be something with that. Make sure that there's nothing securing this. Nope. Alright, does not appear to be anything this way. Keep working our way through. Ah, I think I got something. Oh, almost. Just a little bit more. Everything but what I'm looking for. Alright, let's be ready. I see a Draugr on guard. Let's wait. Carefully proceed. And he just showed us where the fire trap is. There you go. Come in. Out in the open. Like a good little drogger. Now we have to be careful. There'd be stuff everywhere here. Ah. Alright, there was the fire trap. Of course it triggered something. Alright, let's move up here. Let's see if it's hiding in here. Alright, let's be careful. All sorts of tombs. No, usually the stone is sitting open. Take us a good look around here. Ah, a doorway. With nothing in it. Okay. Let's look this all over carefully. Another probably empty doorway there. Appears to be a dead end. Key. Move quickly.
Vengeance for the death of my husband. Rise!
I have nothing to do with your dead husband, whoever you are. I'm just looking for something else. Maybe it is that other door over there. There's the fire pit. So we'll walk around it this time. Wait a minute, there's a doorway there. How do we get there? That bridge. Perhaps is the answer. good. This key does the trick. Hopefully it does in more places along the way. Though I hear the sound of Draugr. I hear one chipping away at something. And I almost walked into a skeleton. Put you out of your misery. Put you out of your enslavement. Your voyages mean nothing. Or they only last so long. Oh, blocked that way. Alright, so far so good. Alright, now we just carefully walk our way around here. I can push you into it. Nope. But we'll go around that. Alright. Perfect shot. Right in the neck. I'm getting a little too good at this. If I keep this up, the Dark Brotherhood may come looking for me. Thrones for them both. Probably.
I could not raise him, but I will raise an army to avenge his defilement.
Draugr everywhere. Speaking of, bird in the hand, flushes out the one in the bush. Oh, I'm not making that mistake again. Still hear one. There's some simple armor. We can avoid that. I hear more Draugr. Thought I did. Ah, he stopped. Alright. Silent for now. But probably not for long. Alright. Here's who I'm looking for. Are those?
Thank you for releasing us from her spell.
Now we can rest in peace once again. Come, Fury, my love.
Take this with our gratitude.
Ooh, now that is a good-looking sword. And there is what I'm looking for. No, I will not take from them. Revenge. Alright, let's see if we can find a way out of this place.
A new hand touches the beacon. Listen.
What?
Hear me and obey. A foul darkness has seeped into my temple. A darkness that you will destroy. Return my beacon to Mount Kilgrief.
I have a feeling.
And I will make you the instrument of my cleansing light.
Well, I've got my own cleansing to take care of. Imperial citizen Luar al-Skalvin, it is with the deepest regret that I inform you of the death of your husband Sail. He laid down his life in battle, helping retake the Imperial city from the Aldemiri. He showed great courage in his final hour, and his sacrifice will not be in vain. All considered him a man of high moral standing and a shining example of the best the Empire has to offer. In this hour of your grief, please take solace in the fact that he gave up his life protecting the Empire, which he held so dear. Yours sincerely, Imperial Prefect Pius Rusius. All because she wanted her husband back. All right. Let's see where this leads where I think it does. Yes. And now I have the key to use it. All right, let's get out of here. I finally have it. Just a few more remain. Perhaps. Let us get some sleep here, then we will head right to Riften. There we go. Well, 1, 2, 7. In your dream, you find yourself in a dark forest lit by the light of the blood moon. In the distance, you hear the howling of wolves and the faint screams of men. A horned figure beckons you from a rocky outcropping. A pack of wolves at his feet. You recognize him as Hercene, father of the man-beasts. In his hand is a chalice filled with a crimson liquid. We flee. We want nothing to do with that. That was a horrible dream. And with that, we have an appointment in Riften. We must hurry. Hard to say how long Karliah can stay hidden, but if she's been hidden for 25 years, yeah, then I think she's probably done a good job of it. I hear wolves. And of all the Dunmers, she's the dun more of them all so far that I have met. Stay hidden this long? Quite a feat. Alright, let's... Don't need to sneak, but let's have the bow ready just in case. Let's get back on the road to Riften. I have just about all of the stones of Barenziah in my possession. Now it's only a matter of time before I find the others. A matter of time before I can have them all in my hands. I wonder what's going to be the expression on Brynjolf's and Vex's and Delvin's faces when they see Karliah. It'll be quite interesting to see what they do, how they react. I don't know if me being with her will help or not. But if Mercer is there and he sees me alive, probably after telling them that I'm no longer alive, that could be quite the shock. It's the shock I'm hoping for. Because they will be, shall we say, quite surprised when they see me. Saw something moving. Spider. Too damaged. Let's be ready in case it comes back. No sign. No sign is good sign. Let's hurry on our way. Approaching Shore Stone, which means I am almost there. Well, this has been a quite interesting couple of days, that's for sure. Not every day you find that the person who's in charge of your guild has been stealing from it for years. Not every day that you find out that the person who supposedly killed the previous guild master is the one who was trying to protect him and avenge him. Oh, you're a deer. I thought you were a wolf. Alright, let's get around these people. I'd rather not mess with a bunch of bandits right now. I've got other more important things to do. Spider. Spiders. Alright. Meanwhile, as I was saying before, some spiders rudely interrupted. It'll be interesting to see their reactions. But until then, let us hurry to Riften. For hopefully we'll catch Mercer Frey there, and he will have much explaining to do. Especially when he sees me, the person he thought he killed is still alive and can point fingers at him. We're almost there. And I can't wait. Can't wait to see the look on Mercer Frey's face when he sees me standing there in the Thieves Guild. Can't wait to see what he does when Karliah shows everybody the evidence from Gallus's journal. I can't wait. Alright, we're back in Riften. Alright, now let's get to the Ratway and the Ragged Flagon. We have some interesting news to spill. Now, we're almost there. Revenge on Mercer Frey is so close, I can taste it. The Ragged Flagon. Time to go inside. And show him what happens when you don't cover all of your bases. And that is where we will end things here tonight. Things are going to get interesting for Targan here tonight. Save. Make sure I saved it. And we will go ahead and head out. There we go. All the buttons are working. Hit that one right there. And now we are finally good. So, good long adventure on that one. We got one of the stones I was looking for last show, but I turned the wrong direction is basically what happened. So, got the right directions this time. So, yeah, we got lots of good loot that we're going to try to get sold off and everything with different fences and stuff. And more importantly, we have the goods on Mercer Frey, so that we will see what happens when we confront him and give the evidence to the rest of the Thieves Guild next week. Saturday will be the return of Grappler's Keep, our WWE 2K25 universe, where a number of characters from all of your favorite tabletop RPG genres compete in a ring that we call the Dice Tray. We have had our most recent premium live event, and now we're going to get started on another new series of rivalries and storylines with some of our wrestlers as we get ready for the next one and get ready for transferring over to 2K26. I'm in the process of doing that. Been busy with some other stuff, getting ready for Gen Con and other stuff in my life, so we've had some delays on that, but we should be converting to that. There's a lot of good features in there that I can't wait to take advantage of with Grappler's Keep from here on out. So, hey, Grit Witch, glad to have you along with us in the audience, and anyone else who's catching us here either live or on VOD here, or if you're catching us on YouTube, we have a YouTube channel. You can catch us there. Follow us here on Twitch. Subscribe and like everything that you see on our YouTube channel, as all of our shows are broadcast there. Monday we'll be starting a new game. We finished off Agatha Christie's Death on the Nile this past Monday. So now we will be starting a new game. And if you'd like a hint on what game we will be starting next, I can just give you a clue with one character name. Party Ninja is returning. And if you know what that means, you know exactly what kind of game we will be doing. So that'll be happening on Monday. Then we'll be back here for more adventures of Targan Seedwing here on Barenziah's Glory. So different ways you can support, as I mentioned, following it and liking and subscribing on YouTube. Following us here is a way you can support. Always supporting us just by watching us goes a long way. Followers as well. We're almost to 300 followers here. Other ways you can support is you can subscribe to the channel as well. We have rewards for tiers 1, 2, and 3, dealing primarily with almost exclusively with Grappler's Keep. Other ways you can support us, you can go to our Fourth Wall shop. We have merchandise available there. We have t-shirts, we have hats, we have stickers, we have insulated mugs, we have foam cozies like this one for my can here. We have the taller ones for your bottles as well. Other ways you can support us is I have an Etsy shop where I make custom Game Master screens for people. I have a new product that is officially going to be listed and marketed on Friday. Keep your eyes out for that here on Discord. Keep your eyes out for that on Twitter X and Blue Sky as well, and Instagram, as we will be pushing that there with our brand new product. If you're on Discord already, you've probably already seen what that new product is, and I'm really looking forward to getting this on the market and showing it in use at Gen Con. So those are all the ways you can support us. Speaking of Discord, we have our own Discord channel where we have sections where, if you want, we can talk about the different games we have going on. We have sections for showing off all of your creative works. I got to put one up for the Game Master screen that I just sent to someone in the armed forces in Germany. So looking forward, so I'll get that posted up. And if you've got creative endeavors that you have going on, whether it's for profit like I do with the Etsy shop, or if it's just stuff that you enjoy doing, let us know. Let us see what kind of creative juices you have flowing. Then on Discord, the other important section we have there is this area called the Prayer Closet. Here in this household, we deeply believe in the power of prayer. We know that it's real. We know that it's powerful. We know that it works because we've seen it time and time again with our friends and family. So if you have a need, If you have a concern, if you have a request, please place it there, and we will be praying for you. This isn't just a case of thoughts and prayers and no one does anything. I keep a list on Evernote to keep track of who's on there so we can know what's going on and track how God is answering things. So please take advantage of that if you would like that kind of spiritual support. Now, we also realize that some things are personal. Some things are very private. Some things you don't want anyone else on the internet knowing about it. Because face it, Bezos and Zuckerberg and everyone else already knows enough about us already. They don't need any more. So if that's the case, but you'd still like that spiritual support going on, just use the praying hands emoji. We will take that as what's called an unspoken request, which means God knows what it is. You know what it is. We don't know, but you know what? We don't have to know each and every dirty little detail. All we need to know is that the need is there, and we'll be praying for you just as hard as if we knew exactly what was going on. Because the important thing is not that we know all the details. The important thing is that we get on our knees in prayer for you and help God's will to happen for whatever's going on for you. So please take advantage of that if you would like. So thank you very much for joining us here. Let's go spread the love and see who's available to raid here tonight. Let's see. We got them. That person, Skyrim in Spanish is not really going to help us a whole lot. We got another bunch of Skyrims here. These Dwemer droids hate me. Yes, they do. They hate all of us. So, can I 100% Skyrim before Elder Scrolls come out? If it keeps going at the current pace, yes, you can. Let's see who else is on. Anybody that we already know? Or will we go visit someone for the first time? Oh! PB's got a game going on. Night Cascades. I think we may end up going there. Let's take a look at everyone else that they're offering to me. Yeah, let's go raid PB. We haven't raided her in a while. Good friend and friend of the channel. I can find where she is. There we go. Hopefully she's still going. So, all right, let's go. Noir's detective thing. Okay, I like Noir. I like detective stuff. So let's go ahead and raid PB. So thank you again, all of you for joining us. And until next time, may green be the grass below you, may blue be the sky above you, may straight be the path before you, and warm be the hearts that love you. Good night, everybody.
This has been a Diet Water production.